Just when we thought Taylor Swift was laying low after the Eras tour, she stepped out in New York City and quietly set the internet on fire. She was seen out to dinner with Travis Kelce, Brooklyn Beckham, and Nicola Peltz. Yes, guys, just her usual casual A-list hangout.
Oh my God. Taylor. Oh my gosh. Travis. Hi, Travis.
But it wasn't the company that had people talking. It was the ring. A massive diamond ring on Taylor's left hand caught the light just enough to spark rumors of a possible secret engagement to Kelce, and fans haven't been calm since.
It's official. Travis Kelce got his ring, so now it's time for Taylor Swift to get hers.
Of course, the speculation isn't coming out of nowhere. There have already been whispers that Taylor and Travis are planning a family get-together in Nashville to celebrate something big, maybe even an engagement. The ring only added fuel to that fire. It all started when the photos began circulating. In one particular shot, Taylor's left hand is clearly visible, and on that hand sits a ring, silver band, large center stone, minimal but eye-catching, not overly flashy, but still significant enough to raise questions. Now, Taylor isn't usually one to wear dramatic jewelry unless it's meaningful. She is known to usually keep things intentional, which is part of why this ring stood out so much. And with her history of symbol-heavy appearances and hidden clues, fans had every reason to think this might mean something more. Some argued it could just be a fashion choice, a simple accessory, but it was the placement that got people talking. You guys know the left ring finger isn't just any finger, it's the one that traditionally signals a commitment. And for someone as image-aware as Taylor, this doesn't just feel random, and then there's the timing. With the Eras tour finally wrapped up after dominating most of the past year, Taylor has more space in her schedule, more freedom to focus on her personal life. Her relationship with Travis Kelce has been unfolding pretty publicly over the past several months. From NFL game day appearances and post-game hugs to private getaways and family meetups, the two have clearly grown close. Like the chemistry between them is easy to spot, and it looks genuine. Add to that the fact that there's already been chatter about a planned trip involving both of their families in Nashville, and things start to line up. A quiet dinner in New York followed by a more intimate family gathering in Tennessee. That's not just a vacation. It sounds like something worth celebrating. And let's be real, it could be their engagement celebration. And as expected, the internet did not take this lightly. TikTok exploded with hot takes, analysis videos, and excited fan reactions. Twitter was flooded with screen grabs and magnified zoom-ins of the ring. Fans even started re-watching clips from her Eras tour, trying to find clues they might have missed the first time around.
Did Taylor Swift accidentally show her engagement ring?
I gotta let you in on something. I'm in a fantastic mood tonight.
Comments like, "Tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. This is definitely an engagement ring. And they're getting married, aren't they?" filled timelines. People even began creating mood boards for a potential Nashville wedding, predicting themes based on Taylor's past aesthetics. They are thinking soft lace, cool venues, poetic vows, maybe even a surprise performance from the bride fav singer. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce has been keeping things just as calm and steady. In multiple interviews over the past year, he has mentioned being ready for something more serious, more stable. He hasn't shied away from the attention that comes with dating someone like Taylor Swift. In fact, he's leaned into it in a grounded way, showing up, being supportive, and not making a spectacle of the relationship.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I am just a jamoke supporting his girlfriend.
When you compare this to Taylor's past relationships, the difference is kind of clear. With Joe Alwyn, everything was super private. They were together for 6 years, but hardly ever seen in public, and they never really talked about each other. It was very quiet. Then with Tom Hiddleston, it was the complete opposite. Quick, loud, and honestly, a bit messy. Remember the I Heart TS shirt? That moment was fun, but it felt like too much. But with Travis, things feel more balanced. She is not hiding him, but she is also not putting everything out there. It seems like she is in control. showing just enough and keeping the rest to herself. It feels real, but calm, and maybe that is what makes it different. Honestly, the two seem in sync, and now with this ring sighting, people are wondering if they have quietly taken the next step. And as if all this wasn't enough to keep fans busy, something else stirred the pot even more. Around the same time as the ring drama, the Unbridled Eve Darby Gala announced a Taylor Swift auction package featuring a signed guitar and tickets to 2 shows on her next tour. But here's the thing. Taylor hasn't announced a new tour. She just finished Eras in December and no future dates have been revealed. The listing didn't mention specific tour dates, but it was enough to get fans thinking. Some jumped to the conclusion that a 2026 tour had been leaked early. Others assumed it meant Taylor had something in the works. Maybe a post-marriage tour? Whatever the case, the event organizers quickly edited the listing and removed any reference to the year. But the damage was done. Fans now had even more reason to believe something big was happening behind the scenes. So within a few days, there was the ring, the New York dinner, the Nashville family plans, the mystery tour package, all of it lining up in a way that Swifties couldn't ignore. Theories started multiplying. Some believe this is all part of a carefully orchestrated reveal. Others are saying maybe it was just coincidence, and Taylor is just enjoying a quiet life away from the spotlight. But most agree this wasn't just a regular night out. Longtime fans know Taylor rarely does things without purpose. From the way she releases albums to how she crafts music videos, nothing is accidental. Her wardrobe choices, her jewelry, her lyrics, they are all deliberate. So maybe this ring isn't a leak, maybe it's a soft launch. Her way of letting the world in, without needing to make an official statement. And if it is real, if the engagement rumors turn out to be true, it would mark a new chapter in Taylor Swift's story. One that feels calmer, more mature, more personal, a step into something lasting. Every fan of Travis and Taylor knows their relationship has moved at its own pace. It really started with playful flirtation, turned into public support, and now seems to have landed somewhere serious. Like in a world where celebrity couples often crash and burn under the pressure of fame, Taylor and Travis have managed to stay grounded. And if they are planning something bigger, an engagement, a wedding, even a joint move, it's clear they are doing it their way. There are, of course, some people who believe it could be a PR move. After all, a major ring sighting right before a possible tour announcement? It's easy to assume there's a strategy behind it. But Taylor has never been one to fake something like this for headlines. Her team is known for being tight-lipped and not reckless. So if there was no intent behind the ring, it likely wouldn't have been worn in public, especially not on her left ring finger. The other side of the argument is simple. Maybe she is just happy. Maybe it really is that straightforward. She has been through high-profile relationships. She has learned how to protect her peace, and now she is just living life on her own terms. So if she wants to wear a ring without confirming anything, that is up to her. And honestly, all this talk about PR is pretty much old news, as people have been saying their relationship is a PR stunt since day one.
There's some hard evidence coming out that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship is actually a PR stunt.
Now the big question is what happens next? Well, right now, there are no official words from Taylor or Travis. No rep statements, no social media posts. Just the photos, the reactions, and the buzz that refuses to die down. But knowing Taylor, if she's ready to say something, she will do it when the time is right. On her terms, in her way. Maybe it will come through a surprise Instagram post, or maybe she will say nothing at all and just let the wedding bells ring when they do. So, what do you think? Could Taylor and Travis really be engaged? Does this feel like the relationship that is built to last? And if this really is her forever person, how fun would a Swift-Kelce wedding be? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to PopPlug.